Breaking news, my people. Guys, and you know the other time I told you guys that Peter Obi himself, he is a silent troublemaker. Guys, Peter Obi has thrown jab, against Pablo Escobar, thief Tinubu. If you see what Peter Obi said against Pablo Escobar, in the open, people are quiet and who are intelligent and not. They know how to release silent bomb. The other time, why Pablo Escobar was speaking in this thing, what was it called, in UK, he said he deserved to be in the Guinness Book of Record, right? Now, yesterday, when Peter Obi was speaking, he said, yes, indeed. Peter Obi, he said Tinubu deserved to be in the Guinness Book of Record. You understand? For training the country, making the country to, train Nigeria to poverty. Guys, the things Peter Obi said is just much. He even said that somebody who called himself a unifier or whatever, you understand, in a multi-ethnic society, he went to shoot Muslim ticket. He even throw jab at the mass, all the Muslims that supported him. He said all those Islams and the rest imams that supported him, that said that supported Muslim ticket, he said today they're already regretting. You understand? He said so Nigeria will be judged on this. See the things Peter Obi said, you won't hear everything from me. Please, I want to show you the video. Make sure you watch this video today. I beg you, what you can do as a Nigeria, as it stands now in the current state of Nigeria, you got to share this video. Please like it and make sure you share it. Your liking will make YouTube and Facebook to recommend it to others. All right, guys. Thanks and God bless. Let me not bore you money talk. Let's go and watch the video now. Thank you.
Peter Obi, in a recent interview he granted Vanguard newspapers, where he talked on a wide range of issues, like the lessons he learned from the 2023 presidential election, the state of the nation, and a lot of issues. On the lessons he learned from the 2023 presidential election, he said, quote, "The biggest lesson is the fact that Nigerians are actually committed to good governance. They are not as complacent as people thought they were, because they, especially the youths, were actually committed to doing the right thing. That is why they came out in their numbers to participate in the elections." The second lesson is the realization that the leaders, most especially the elite class, are not actually interested in good governance, because you can classify the electoral empire as part of the elite class. The government, all of us, are not prepared to do the right thing, because if the elites are prepared to do the right thing, the result or the outcome of the election would have been different, unquote. Peter Obi also said that the election has come and gone, that he's no longer talking about it, that his focus now is on governance, that he's talking about Nigeria of today and Nigeria of tomorrow, that it is the most important thing for him right now. On whether he's satisfied with the Nigeria of today, how Nigeria is faring under the current administration, he said that it is evident that Nigerians are suffering more than they were in the past few months, that more Nigerians have been thrown into poverty. Many Nigerians don't know where their next cup of garri or their next loaf of bread will come from, whether they will even eat them today or tomorrow. So in summary, he said that the Nigeria of today is worse than the Nigeria of yesterday. Now, to where he threw the jab at Tinubu. Remember one time Tinubu said in Germany that he deserves to be in the Guinness Book of Records because of all the reforms he has implemented.
To me, if you didn't mention me in the Guinness Book of Records, I will try to find a way to insert myself.
Peter Obi said that he might be right, that he deserves to be in the Guinness Book of Records because many people that are in the records were not put there because of altruistic reasons. So it depends. If he wants to be in the Guinness Book of Records for bringing the worst untold hardship on Nigerians, then he rightly deserves a place in the Guinness Book of Records. He added that all the reforms that Tinubu has implemented are not achieving anything that they are meant to achieve. The floating of the naira and the subsidy removal. When Peter Obi was reminded that he himself, including Atiku Abubakar, promised to remove subsidy, he said that he agrees that petrol subsidy must be removed because it is no longer sustainable for Nigeria. But there should have been gains from the petrol subsidy removal. And the government said that they have been saving billions of naira from the subsidy removal. But there is no impact. No one can feel these savings that they claim to have been saving. On the floating of the naira, he said that before they floated the naira, they said that everyone will be able to access foreign exchange at the same rate. But today, there is even a wider gap between the official exchange rate and the unofficial rate, that's the black market. P2B added that it implies they are doing something wrong because if they claim there will be benefits before these policies were implemented, at the end of the day, there is no benefit. It means it is not working. And it's not late to tweak it to make it work so that Nigerians will benefit, the Nigerian economy will benefit. Yes, that's the reality. We've analyzed this in many videos. If they really claim that all the policies they implemented these past few months, that they are supposed to improve the economy, that Nigerians would have benefited from all the policies, and it is obvious now that no benefit. In fact, the naira is losing value every minute, every second. It's easy to destroy, but to rebuild is very difficult. When P2B was reminded of this clip of Tinubu in Owerri during the second term inauguration of Hope Uzodinma, where he told Nigerians to tighten the belt, that things will get back to normal, that everywhere will be brimming with roses and green grasses in 5 years' time, that everything they are implementing today will materialize by that time.
To guarantee you that hope, that things are looking up. Things are getting better. And it will get greater and better for the common good of the Nigerian public.
P2B responded by saying, quote, Nigerians will be the judge. Of course, the picture he's painting is unreal. That means he's far removed from reality. I tweeted this week that things are getting worse, not better. People must learn how to govern and serve transparently and truthfully. The reality is there for everyone to see. Even if we did things wrongly in the past, like some people will refer me to say, when you were there, what happened? Even if we did it wrongly in the past, must we continue doing the wrong things now? This is the reality that we live in. People in government will be celebrating, feasting all the time, and they tell the poor Nigerians to tighten their belts, that it will be better for them in the future. How about now? You guys are celebrating now, Nigerians are living in poverty, and you tell them to wait while you guys are celebrating. It's not real. People are not deceived. You can't be telling others to be fasting while you're eating, and people can see around you that you're celebrating, that you have more than enough. It doesn't work that way. If you truly want to convince Nigerians that things will be better in the future, you have to live the same life that Nigerians are living now. You have to be seen reducing the cost of governance. National Assembly members can be spending 160 million naira on a vehicle for each of them, and you tell Nigerians to wait till tomorrow. They can't be throwing money around, renovating homes that no one lives in, and expect people to stomach everything when they can't even feed. If they really want to convince Nigerians, they should make sure they live the same lives Nigerians are living today. People in government mustn't be seen lavishing money. They must redirect all that money to priority projects that will lift people out of poverty, that will solve the critical infrastructure deficits that we have in Nigeria. If they do all this, then people can say, okay, after all, everyone is suffering it. We see politicians, they no longer move in long convoys. People will be able to see that they don't have a retinue of aides following them around when they are going on official projects. Governance is living by example. It must not be do as I say and not do as I do. In conclusion, P2B was asked that he is a champion of good governance. If Nigerians love good governance and they trooped out in their numbers to vote, why didn't they vote for him? He answered by saying that the world knows that people came out en masse and voted for him, but the elites manipulated the system using ethnicity, religion, tribalism, and all sorts of things. But there is hope because the scales are falling off people's eyes. They're able to see the difference. That the people that are calling someone tribalistic are worse than the people they accuse. After all, someone looked at Nigeria, a multi-ethnic country and multi-religious, and still chose Muslim ticket. The Sheikh, who is a Muslim, is already regretting why he supported the Muslim ticket. So he ended by asking the question, is any tribe immune to bad governance? The answer is no. When it's time for elections, the elites will come out and start playing the tribal game and religious game, and people will fall for it. He also frowned at the attitude of politicians who always want to join the ruling party after elections. He questioned why the system works that way in Nigeria. If people don't join the ruling party, why should they be ostracized? He compared it to America. Imagine telling people from a particular city that they must vote a particular party or they will be ostracized, that they will not benefit anything from the government. Thanks for watching.